Hello everyone, welcome back to CivilGurugyan. Today I will discuss about the fundamental and additional principles of surveying. This topic is very important for all, for civil engineering students, for sub-engineers, assistant sub-engineers, and for students preparing for the PSC and Lok Sabha exams. So let's discuss about the fundamental and additional principles of surveying. The first principle of surveying is work from whole to part. Work from whole to part is wide done is to establish main control points, to locate smaller details, and to minimize and control errors which occurs during surveying. Similarly, we can see why it is important. It is important to prevent accumulation of errors, keep errors confined to small areas, and to ensure overall accuracy of the survey. For example, first, fix main control points using triangulation or traversing, then locate roads, buildings, and other details inside the framework. In the figure, we can clearly see there are 4 points A, B, G, H outside and inside is C, D, E, F. Explanation is A, B, G, H are the main control points whole area and C, D, E, F are the minor details. Error in small areas do not affect the entire survey. For example, if error comes in small survey area, it do not affect the entire survey which we have done. For working from whole to part, first we establish the main control points A, B, G, H, and from here we will take the minor details at C, D, E, F. Similarly, point number 2 is fix position using at least 2 independent measurements. This means each point must be located by 2 separate measurements, and it helps in checking accuracy. Why it is important? It is important to provide a check on accuracy, help detect and reduce errors. For example, locate a point by measuring distance from 2 known stations or by measuring one distance and one angle. For example, at A, consider A by measuring 2 known stations. By 2 distances, we have point P is fixed by distance D1, D2 from known points A and B. A and B are the known points and position P is fixed from D1 and D2. Similarly, by distance and angle, point P is fixed, distance D from A and theta from B. In this way, we can fix the station by 2 distances or by distance and angle. Similarly, third principle of surveying is accuracy should be consistent with the purpose of the survey. This means higher accuracy for engineer works, moderate survey for topographic surveys, lower accuracy for preliminary recognition survey, avoid unnecessary cost and effort. For engineering works, higher accuracy is needed. For topographic, moderate accuracy, and for preliminary recce survey, we have lower accuracy. From figure, we can see A, B, C, and D are the points, and from A to C is the check line. It is used to verify the measurements. AC is the check line which is used to verify our measurements. Now, point number 4 is always provide checks. Use check lines, tie lines, and redundant measurements. Closing a traverse or loop help detect errors. Ensure reality of results. In figure, we can see point A, B, and C. In point A, B, and C are located from each other, and good triangle for good triangle, angles not too acute or obtuse, and avoids very sharp or very flat triangles. Or we can say equilateral triangle is the best for our survey. Similarly, point number 5 is measurements should be made with suitable instruments. Choose instrument based on required accuracy. Example, total station for precise work, chain or tape for rough surveys. Similarly, point number 6 principle of surveying is error should be identified and adjusted. For this, observe, analyze, and correct systematic and random errors. Apply adjustment before final plotting. Similarly, point number 7 is control points must be well defined and permanent. This means points should be easy to identify and relocate. Often marks with X, pillars, or benchmark. This means any point which is established during surveying should be such that it should be taken at any time and observed should be taken at any time. Similarly, 8th final point is survey lines should be arranged to minimize error. This means lines should form well-conditioned triangle or intervisible. Avoid sharp angles and poor geometry. Similarly, 9th number is field work and plotting should be done simultaneously. This means during surveying, no data should be missed so that it cannot be difficult during the measurements. Thanks for everyone for watching my video. If you like my video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel CivilGurugyan. Thank you.